What's good, y'all? Today we speaking on New York City. And as you can see, we are going to break down the boroughs based on Uptowns. Let's get into it. Now, first, we're going to start off with the Bronx. As you can see, they are black Uptowns because they have black Air Force One energy. The Bronx be wildin', and on top of that, if you're not from the Bronx, more than likely you're not going to the Bronx. The trenches of the Bronx is treacherous, straight like that. And a real quick disclaimer, that does not mean that the Bronx is dirty. As you can see, these black ups are still fresh. The Bronx get fly, they just be wildin'. Next, we got Brooklyn. Now, as you can see, if you look at Brooklyn very closely, they have a little crease, it's a little worn, you can tell. And there's no laces. Why? Because if you go downtown, you go J Street, this is what you see. No laces in niggas' shoes because they came out the fucking bookings. Now, is Brooklyn as a whole fly? Yeah, you could say that, you know what I mean? Are they the flyest borough? No, but they do get fly in different places. Shout out Bed-Stuy. But one thing we do know for sure is that Brooklyn is known for being grimy, is known for being gangster, is known for wilding. You understand what I'm saying? The Bronx holds that title now, but Brooklyn be wilding too. And they held that title for quite some time before the Bronx took over. Salute to BK. Next, we got Queens. Now, let me explain Queens real quick. Queens get the money. We know that. They get bread, right? But the whole Queens as a whole, does not get fly like that. Let me explain. Jamaica Queens, fly. You understand what I'm saying? Hollis niggas, fly. Far Rockaway depends on where you at, but they can kind of get fly too. They just treacherous. Queensbridge, fly. And that includes Ravenswood and all of that, right? They fly. But the rest of Queens, they a little shaky, I ain't gonna lie. And that's no disrespect, but niggas is a little shaky in Queens like that. Them other parts that I didn't name, they very shaky. So for that, they get the ran down Uptown. Next, we got Manhattan. Now, if you know, you know. This is pretty much self-explanatory. When you go downtown, all you see is white niggas wearing their Uptowns just like that. Choke the fuck up, dingy laces, just dirty without a care in the fucking world. This is how they wear their shoes. Bottom line, I'm not arguing with niggas. This is Manhattan. Now, since we're on the topic of Manhattan, next we have Harlem. As you can see, Harlem has the flyest uptown here, the most cleanest uptown here, because they are arguably the flyest area in New York City, period. Now, is that the shit on any other boroughs? Hell no, because we all, you know what I mean? We all one. But Harlem is without a shadow of a doubt, they have set so many trends and they get fly. And if there's one thing Harlem niggas give a fuck about, it's money and getting fly. Now, last but not least, we have Staten Island. Staten Island is definitely gonna be wearing the high top Uptowns, a little dingy, a little fucked up. Why? Because they're not really keeping up with the rest of the boroughs. They're always kind of left out, you know what I mean? We like Staten Island, you know what I mean? Only we can make fun of them. Shout out Wu-Tang. But at the same time, Staten Island isn't really keeping up with the Joneses, if you will. So, you know, that's my analysis.